MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
Here comes the first pitch. And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. And there's a definite New England chill to the October air. 49 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher.
David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one.
Hey, there's no waiting around trying to work this guy into deep counts and get into the bullpen. This is a mid-90s fastball guy.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Wow.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Counts even to Trout. 1-1. One ball and two strikes to count. The 1-2. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Betts coming on. The play is made, but they're going to challenge his arm. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox.
A ball and no strikes.
Mookie Betts.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-2. Shoots this one over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
4-1. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though. That fastball that's high in the zone.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is there to make the play, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire Upton. So striding in, Brian Goodwin. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
One and 1 to Tommy La Stella.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And he takes a called strike 2. Goodwin, the runner at second with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting 7. The first base.
Stepping into the box, number 23. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. First pitch on its way.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Calhoun. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Striding in, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses for ball 1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And the runner back in standing. The 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is right there, and he's got it for the first out. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and that brings in Jonathan Lucroy. Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. 1-1 the count now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And there's out number 1. One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Locks him up for strike 3. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Calhoun coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll dive back in safely. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballpark.
And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. And the strands a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading off for the Angels.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Fletcher. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Mike Trout is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Good.
Fouled off. Upton, or simply J-Up, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. Chavis brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A 2-seamer in, a 4-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Next for the Angels.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Now at the plate, number 23 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie.
Now the pitch.
Bradley.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Upton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. 6th inning coming. Cole Calhoun will stand in now.
Leading off with
this game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an the strikeout, and there's one gone. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. 2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Betts coming on. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The left fielder.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches base safely, and now it's the run-producing part of the order with nobody out.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. Benintendi gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
On to first, and they get them both.
Next for the Red Sox.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Chavis. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, and that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
Hey, we have to commend him right here. 1 out away from grinding.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. Still no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Striding into the box, Mike Trout. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
A bouncer up the middle. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Justin Upton now. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the... Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman.
0-1 the count.
Devers.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fletcher ranges to his right. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Under it is Trout, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce. 0 for 2 for him to this point. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brian Goodwin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Bradley, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready now for L.A., Tommy La Stella. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Zach Cozart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Zach Cozart.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Two 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Albert to call the pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Albert Pujols.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Zach Cozart is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Albert Pujols will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
For the Angels. Now playing first base.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Albert Pujols.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Runner at second, 1 away, and up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And partner will slow this way down and have a look in super slow-mo. And you see him just extend as far as he can to pull this in. That's a fantastic play. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as it's grounded sharply to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is Brandon Workman will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss on the fastball. And there's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Lucroy. First pitch on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Cue shot here out towards short. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
Standing in now, David Fletcher.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Betts is there, makes the catch in the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have
swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria, game over. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.